Making It Personal with Bishop William Joensen on Iowa Catholic Radio and iowacatholicradio.com.
Welcome to Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen. I'm Kelly Mesher-Collins of the Diocese of Des Moines. On today's show, we're visiting with this year's winner of the Miss Amazing pageant, Katie Ball of St. Francis Parish in West Des Moines. Katie is joined today by her mother, Karen. But before we get to today's interview, let's find out what's on the bishop's mind.
These are kind of significant days in the middle of March. Obviously, all the tournament times and things, all sorts of levels. So congratulations to Coach Darian DeVries and the Drake Bulldogs men that made it to the tournament as well. But things are unfolding live time and with a little pre-record here. We're not sure where things all shake down, but it was so good to be with the people at Assumption Parish in Churchville, or Assumption Oratory, really. It's part of affiliated with St. John Norwalk, and to celebrate with them. Great hospitality they have. We've survived the Ides of March on the 15th. Beware the Ides of March. And then, of course, St. Patrick's Day today. Yes. I didn't know, Kelly, how many people are so devoted to corned beef. I mean, the requests for dispensations coming through in every way. So I didn't.
Your inbox.
I did not issue a blanket-wide one. If people want, they can ask their pastor. Or, if they reach out to us, we're happy to grant that. But hopefully people still keeping in mind the focus of Lent and maybe adopting some other form of fasting or penance as well. So all that goes with that. We had the great Shamrocks and Shenanigans a couple Saturdays ago at the Isaac Walton League, a great fundraiser and spirit booster for Catholic Charities. We're looking at our centenary year next year, and this was another way to prime the pump. So thanks to all who made that event a great success too. So, and as we head into the weekend, we are conscious that the 13th was not only my mom's 90th birthday. Hey, Mom, I love you. Shout out to you. A little health challenge with you with another stroke, but you're well on the mend. So thanks to all who offered prayers. But the 10th anniversary of the election of Pope Francis as the Pope, the Holy Roman Pontiff. And obviously his installation Mass was on the 19th, the Feast of St. Joseph. This year falls on a Sunday, so transferred to Monday. We want to give St. Joseph his proper recognition, too. But so 10 years, St. Ambrose University in Davenport is having a conference these very days, Francis at 10, a papacy of possibilities, which I hope to take part in at least part of that if Bishop Zinkula will let me into his diocese, too. But Cardinal Tobin, among the speakers of Newark, kind of recognizing the 10 years. Hard to believe it's been a decade already. So
it is.
Yeah, and so then also the 19th is also the anniversary of the installation, ordination of Bishop Joseph Hannafeld of the Grand Island Diocese. So all our friends out on the Spirit Catholic Radio Network also. Bishop Hannafeld, we sometimes speak of a priest, but he's kind of a bishop's bishop. He's just so, himself, so self-effacing, a deeply spiritual man, a man who just reminds us bishops that we're just kind of really priests, with a capital P, but in that very way. So he's one who I think just knowing is there, and when our Region 9 bishops come together, he's a voice of sanity and spirit, and so may he continue to have many years as the shepherd of the flock of Grand Island. So congratulations to them. We're looking to have Katie Ball on here in a very short time, and this Miss Amazing, just kind of some facts that we want to kind of look at the Miss Amazing website, kind of give us the stark reality as well that women with disabilities, it's some of them compared to men with disabilities, that they're trying to find employment for pay, and so women at 34%, men at 40% there, and so 25% of women with disabilities live in poverty. And so we're kind of conscious of that status too. And so anything that the Miss Amazing or that we can do as a society too, to fully empower, to reflect back the dignity, and to allow them to express, as they say, the boundless potentials that all human beings have, but including our friends who might be confronting and, living with some particular disability in a more pronounced way. We're also conscious again, as we noted last year, the 21st of March, 3/21, is World Down Syndrome Day. And so that's another great day of recognition where, again, we shine a light on those who are at the center of Christ's heart and our own as well. So this should be a lively engagement with an amazing young woman. So we're looking forward to it.
That's right, we are. We're going to take a quick break, and in return, we'll visit with the winner of the Miss Amazing pageant, Katie Ball, and her mom, Karen. You're listening to Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen on Iowa Catholic Radio and the Spirit Catholic Radio Network.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio provided by Mercy College of Health Sciences, where you can chart your course for more.
Mercy College provides unparalleled clinical rotations, hands-on learning, accelerated education, and flexible schedules. Since 1899, Mercy College has been transforming students into healthcare professionals. Guided by Catholic values, our faculty put classroom theory into practice. Students are prepared for roles in service and leadership throughout their own careers.
Learn more at mchs.edu. Mercy College of Health Sciences, mchs.edu.
Make plans to attend the Archdiocese of Dubuque 2023 Men's Conference, Saturday, March 25th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Cedar Rapids on the campus of Mount Mercy University, featuring Dr. Edward Sri, theologian, author, and co-founder of Focus. Come spend the day reflecting on the Blessed Virgin Mary's role in our lives. There will be breakout sessions and Mass celebrated by Archbishop Michael Jacobs. Attend in person or virtually. For more information, visit archmensconference.org. That's archmensconference.org. A message from Iowa Catholic Radio.
Welcome back to Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen. On today's show, we're visiting with this year's winner of the Miss Amazing pageant, Katie Ball of St. Francis Parish in West Des Moines. Katie's joined today by her mother, Karen.
Good morning. This is a real privilege for me, Katie, to have you present with us. I've never been in the company of Miss Amazing. You know, our listeners maybe couldn't even see. You're giving the little pageant wave there even. You know, that was so marvelous. You got that down very well. So that's great. And joined by your mother, Karen, too. So what a great opportunity. And, you know, your reputation precedes you, but it'll be just a chance on this Making It Personal show to know a little bit more about your story. And so are you from Des Moines originally? Are you, yeah. Did you grow up in Des Moines?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And at some point, Waukee High School, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What were some of the things that happened at Waukee that stick in your memory?
I went to Homecoming in 2014.
Okay.
And I did bowling and cheerleading at Waukee and swimming.
Oh, my goodness. Bowling and cheerleading and swimming all together. Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. You have your own bowling ball or not?
Yes.
Now, that means you take it seriously, too.
You got your bag with the shoes and the ball. That's for real.
Still bowls for Special Olympics.
Oh, that's tremendous. Yeah. And the Special Olympics are coming up, I understand, in the state of Iowa. So, and what sport do you compete in Special Olympics?
Swimming, soccer, and softball.
Oh, that's a very... And dance, too. Dance. You're a very versatile all-around athlete. You're using different muscle packages there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So when it comes to swimming, are you a long distance or are you a sprinter?
Yeah, long distance.
Like what distance would you swim?
50.
50? Yeah, that's long enough for most of us, too. So.
Or you can do 100.
All right, now you're ramping it up there also, too. So, and I understand your classmates at Waukee gave you a special recognition at homecoming time. Was that right?
Yes.
What happened? What did they elect you?
I went in the whole student body.
The whole student body?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And were you the homecoming queen at one point?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. What a privilege. So you're just racking up the honors here.
Yes, I am.
You're used to being in the spotlight as well. Yeah. Good. And do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Okay. And who are they? You have one brother or two brothers?
I have one brother and two sisters.
Okay. And are you in the middle of all this? Are you the oldest or the youngest?
Yep, I'm the oldest. I was born in Arizona, Scottsdale.
Okay, Scottsdale. Well, I can relate to you being the oldest, right? That's a special challenge. You have to break your parents in, right? That's great. So tell me about this Miss Amazing contest and what that's all about. Yeah. What drew you to Miss Amazing, and what is that? Who participates in the Miss Amazing contest?
I went in each different area of Des Moines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Statewide.
All right.
And all the young ladies have disabilities.
Okay.
2 days of Miss Amazing. They have one day all for younger contestants. And then the second day are for the young adults and adults. And Katie won the Miss division of Miss Amazing.
Okay.
And do you want to tell the...
So is there a Mrs. Amazing too? Or
I think, what do they call the
Junior.
Junior Miss, and Senior Miss. There's also a Senior Miss Amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. But I think they can begin competing as young as 6. Right. So little girls can do it, too.
So just as in many beauty pageants, there's a kind of whole culture that surrounds all of this, right? Where people, you get to know it's kind of a community unto itself. There are some of the familiar people. Do you have friends who are also competing with in the Miss Amazing?
Yes.
Okay. Does that test your friendship when you're competing with each other?
Yes.
you don't steal someone else's makeup, right?
No,
so they
I
don't.
never do.
I'm just teasing you, Katie.
But there are several movies regarding that whole topic.
Yes. Remember Miss Congeniality?
The sabotage. The claws come out.
That's right.
Well, you're too much of a gentlewoman, I know. Yeah, you're a lady in so many ways. Yeah, okay.
Many volunteers come and help. They do hair and makeup for the contestants, and it's a full day.
Wow. Yeah, so you're kind of have to bring your A game. You have to be on the whole day. It's pretty intense, it sounds like.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so what things are part of the competition? Is there dancing or singing?
Was I dancing and singing? I did singing. It was Queen Survive to Love. It was good.
The Queen.
Tell them the name of the song again.
Survive to Love by Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Well, that's a great class. That's a classic.
Yes. Yeah. It's a very long song, but each person only has 1 minute and 30 seconds of talent to do. So one of Katie's friends did the hand jive. There was another friend, Hannah Corcoran. She made a little speech. That was great. Several women sang. Someone did sign language. It's nice. Yeah.
And everybody's cheering for each other then, huh?
Exactly.
Beautiful. So good. So, and this isn't the first time you competed, right? You had to kind of work up to winning the competition, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this was her 3rd or 4th time.
Third.
Tremendous. So what privilege when you win, you obviously have a beautiful sash on today that we'll hopefully post a photo of that on the website for Iowa Catholic Radio. But do you have to make appearances then as kind of touting Miss Amazing or anything there?
Yes.
1 a month, 1 appearance a month. And Katie, do you want to tell them about where we're going in July?
I'm going to Chicago for National.
National at Chicago. All right. So that'll be something. People from all over, Hawaii and everywhere, Alaska, huh? Well, I couldn't think of a better person to represent the state of Iowa, so we're blessed to have you. So, yeah, good. And when people, hear Iowa, maybe they think we grew up on a farm, but you didn't grow up on a farm then, right?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, so good. And so we mentioned in the previous segment about the need sometimes that young women with disabilities might have looking for a job, looking for work. Do you have any kind of employment right now, Katie?
Yes, I do. I work at Waterfront Seafood as a hostess, and I love it so much.
Wow. That's a restaurant that's on my list, but I have not been privileged to go there yet.
That's my only
you'd think,
job.
Especially during Lent, maybe that would be.
I was just going to say that, Bishop. It's the best place to go for fish.
I know. Well, it's always been booked when I'm at the last minute. I have to do more organizing.
Katie works lunches. So you could go Wednesday during lunchtime. That's when she's hostessing.
Well, after I celebrate the Wednesday Mass at Cathedral, I'll make a date for that. So maybe Kelly, you and I can have a business lunch then, right? We have our standing meeting on Wednesday.
Maybe.
That's right.
After all you put up with, I should at least treat you to lunch.
That's right. Yeah.
It's about time after 3.5 years, right? So is it ever challenging to be a hostess, to work with the public? Are people nice, or do they sometimes get a little bit, impatient? Or
nothing like that.
Okay.
Sometimes Katie even gets a tip. People are very kind to her.
Oh. And do you have to split the tip with the other staff, or do you get to keep it?
No, I'm just giving it to myself.
Yeah, what others don't know won't hurt them, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's tremendous. So, And then the scheduling of that, do you help out, or you take people to their table then? And
Yep, I do.
And what if somebody doesn't like their table? What happens then?
I can do a booth.
You put them in a booth, all right? Yeah, especially if they're, they don't want to be seen. They're having a secret meeting or something.
Bishop apparently has some of those. Wouldn't have thought of that.
Some people don't want to be seen with me. We have to do this. It's like, is there something going wrong here that
Top
we have
secret.
to meet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sometimes people hear my confession, Oh, that's great. So, I understand, that you've had the opportunity to meet someone that us Iowa State fans look up to. That you have a friendship with Brock Purdy. Is that right? Now the San Francisco quarterback who unfortunately got hurt in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
No, not the Super Bowl, the championship game.
Oh,
Excuse me.
championship.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Listeners, don't write in correcting me on that. So tell us about that. How did you meet Brock Purdy?
Well, I met him at a dance, and it was really nice to meet him for the first time. And we both from in the same town.
They're both born in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
So when they met at a dance called Night to Shine, the Tim Tebow organization.
Here in Iowa.
Here
right?
in Des Moines,
Okay,
actually.
yeah.
Brock and a couple van loads of his football friends came to the dance, and Katie was there. Do you want to tell the bishop, who was your date the night you met Brock Purdy?
My dad.
Her dad was her date. She normally goes to that. It's every year, and she normally goes alone. But this particular year, she wanted her dad to come.
Oh, I bet your dad was touched by that.
He was. However, he said she completely dusted him as soon as they got to the dance.
Yeah, sometimes.
I got a better offer, Dad.
And so he sees her out there dancing, and she comes over, and she said, I met a new friend. Come meet my friend. He was born in Phoenix, too. So my husband went over, and she said, Dad, this is my friend Brock. And he looked over, and it was Brock Purdy. And he said, well, it's nice to meet you. And they shook hands, and Brock was nothing. He didn't say anything about being a great football player, but my husband recognized him right away. And then Dave asked, how did you get here on a Friday night? And he said, oh, we heard about it, and a bunch of us wanted to volunteer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Some of them are pretty wide bodies, aren't they? Those
Yeah,
are
they
big,
do.
They're big guys. Yeah, when you're dancing.
Yeah, I know. I can dance like with a dummy.
Yeah, you can put your arms around their waist, right?
Yeah.
Good. So, and Brock and you've had several encounters then, right?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, that's
He's
great.
come several years.
Yeah. Did you write him a sympathy note or send him a message when he got hurt or not?
No.
No.
I met him, and I put my heart with him.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Pray for him to get better.
Yeah.
That's not about my heart.
Yeah.
Heart, yeah.
So
Loved
you
it.
knew him before he was Mr. Irrelevant then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. And he's certainly relevant.
Yeah, and the other
In
relevant
your
is
life.
Hunter Hayes from Iowa State, and he is the nicest person. He's my friend.
Oh. Well, I can only encourage you to hang out with Cyclones. That's a good thing.
Okay, then.
Is your dad an Iowa State fan, or does he root for
Yeah,
another
he
team?
is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle is, so it's my uncle, my aunt.
Yeah. But they're all Katie fans then, right?
Yep, they are.
Yeah, they're your biggest fan club, too. Yeah.
And I got one person I want to talk about. Her name is Kayla for a while. She's my neighbor. She's out of the hospital, and she's doing okay.
Oh, praise God. Well, we will pray for her, too. So she's out of the hospital now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Austin.
Yeah. You probably have a pretty long prayer list, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I ask you to pray one prayer for my mom, Marilyn? She had a stroke not long ago, and so she's on the mend. But, just to remember her, too. So, and I'll pray for your friend and neighbor, too. Thank you very much for that. So, good. You're a member of St. Francis of Assisi Parish, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So your whole family goes there?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good. What's part of something you like about St. Francis?
I like to usher, and I need to volunteer for Fabian X, Vacation Bible School.
Okay, thank you. I don't always have these acronyms at my fingertips. So you're kind of into the hospitality thing. That's one of your charisms then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's at Waterfront or St. Francis of Assisi, being an usher then, too.
Yeah, and I did a choir there, and might try to go back to them soon.
And this time of year, we haven't made it yet, but what's your favorite thing to do on Friday during Lent?
Oh, the fish fries.
The fish fries. Okay, I didn't know if you were going to say the Stations of the Cross.
No.
Her grandparents go to that one. Yeah.
So are you in the hospitality at the fish fries or just eating fish?
Well, I do. I help in the back.
Okay.
Eating the fish.
Wow. Tremendous.
Generally only the Knights of Columbus, but Katie has managed to shoehorn her way back there.
I'm going to say, my husband was serving many years. I was never allowed to go.
You're just quite the charmer, aren't you, Katie?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am a charmer.
Yeah.
Right.
So, well, in April, the Knights of Columbus are having their state convention on Friday, April 14th, so maybe we need to bring you over to that, too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and my birthday's coming up on the Thursday. I'll be 26 years old.
26, yeah.
Tell them your birthday. When is it?
On a Holy Thursday.
April 6th.
Holy Thursday.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So
I have a birthday buddy.
have you ever had your feet washed on Holy Thursday?
No.
Well, maybe I need to put a plug in with Father Pins or Father Broby that we could
That'd
do.
be a great idea. And so my birthday buddy and I had the same birthday, and my dear little Downey with her family.
Michael Dowd is her birthday buddy. He's much younger, but he goes to St. Francis, and he also is an April 6th birthday. So that's her birthday buddy.
Yeah, Michael Dowd's a cool guy. Yeah, so good. Well, Katie and Karen, we're just going to take a little bit break, but this has been a great conversation, so I hope you'll hang around for a few more minutes.
We're going to take a quick break, and in return, we'll visit with Miss Amazing Katie Ball. You're listening to Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen on Iowa Catholic Radio and the Spirit Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by the Sarah Vocations Ministry, including the St. Sarah Club of Des Moines and the Sarah Club of Council Bluffs. Sarah is an apostolate of the Worldwide Catholic Church dedicated to fostering and supporting priesthood and religious vocations. Sarahs strive to accomplish their mission through prayer, fellowship, and service to the bishop, priests, sisters, and all in religious formation, and in doing so to increase their own holiness. Learn more at joinsarah.org, joinserra.org. Thank you, Sarahs, for your support of Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio provided by Knights of Columbus, Borman and Pfeiffer Agencies, serving the Catholic families in Iowa. The Knights of Columbus is a fraternal benefit society providing financial security to members and their families, specializing in life insurance, long-term care insurance, disability income insurance, and retirement annuities. And you can reach Knights of Columbus field agent Rob Ryan at 563-689-6801. That's 563-689-6801. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome back to Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen. We are back with the winner of the Miss Amazing pageant, Katie Ball of St. Francis Parish in West Des Moines, and her mother, Karen.
There's the wave again. All right. Tremendous. So Katie, you'd mentioned your siblings. I understand one of your sisters, Zoe, who's at Dowling Catholic, and some of your siblings went to Dowling. But so you got road trip to Rome here during the spring break, right, with Father Downey and the choir and everyone. But she's only going to experience something you've already experienced. You've been to Rome, I understand.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, that must have been exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't get a chance to see the Pope?
Not yet, but I will.
All right. Well, we got to plan next trip then, too. So what's something you remember from Rome that you enjoyed?
I like the Trevi Fountain, and someday I might get married in Rome.
Yeah, the Trevi Fountain. I used to live really close there. You must have thrown your coin. Did you throw your coins into the fountain?
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, you'll be guaranteed to go back then. Okay. All right. And the other thing that you mentioned?
I like to travel around the world.
You'd like to travel around the world.
Yeah, I want to Mexico so bad, and Bora Bora.
Yeah, how do you know about these guys? Well, I think Kelly's husband, Jason, can fix you up here. He kind of coordinates trips like this, so start putting that together.
There you go. Bora Bora. What was the first one?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
And this one did amigo at all.
Your amiga next to you there? Yeah. Your mom? Yeah. Well, if you need a chaplain, let me know. Around the world trip sounds good, but in that way. So did you enjoy the pasta in Rome or not?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, and the authentic pizza, too. So
Gelato.
Oh, I love gelato.
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I like our bruschetta, and I like our Aperol Spritz. It's a drink. It's really good.
The Aperol Spritz.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. That has a little bitterness to it, doesn't it? Yeah. It's got a little edge, a little kick to it. So,
yeah, it's my favorite drink ever.
Okay. Well, I'll remember to order that for you when I do lunch at the waterfront. So.
Yeah, and limoncello. I did a limoncello shot one. That was good.
You're on a roll, woman. This
is
great. Now, I understand that you actually live on your own. You have your own condo. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. So that's a lot of responsibility then, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're in a complex that has other folks with disabilities. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you guys all get along, or do some people throw their trash out on
the? Yeah, I get along so well.
Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, and you have your own space then, and right?
Yep.
Yeah, and your own entertainment center and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Dad bought her a big TV. So we can come over and watch football with her.
Love football.
Dads are good for something, right? You love football, American football?
Yeah, I like all sports.
Yeah, but you play soccer, is that right?
Yep, soccer, swimming.
Yeah, and you're going to do the soccer in the Special Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah, is there a team that you compete with, or do you and a bunch of women get together?
Yeah, we team up with our friends, and we practice together on the field in Urbandale. And we practice before we compete in our state in Ames. Okay, yeah. So getting back to the condo, thank you, though. And maybe sometime you can explain offsides in soccer to me. I still haven't figured that out very well. But so some of the dishes, like the bruschetta that you enjoyed in Rome, do you make that for yourself at home, or what are some of the favorite things you like to cook? I like machete, but just as I cook it, sometimes I can make dinner entrees for Amy's enchiladas. I love poblano, cheesy enchilada, and Amy's bowl. Okay, well that's you get me salivating here already. So no wonder you want to go to Mexico in that way. Because I like burritos, guacamole. Yeah. So when is this year's Miss Amazing contest? As we're coming to the end of our time together here.
The national is July 28th through the 30th in Chicago.
We'll be praying for you. May you do well, and your light will shine brightly, and whether they give you the first prize or not, you're going to be first in our hearts. So thank you so much, Katie and Karen, for being on with us.
Thank you.
This has been another edition of Making It Personal with Bishop Joensen. Thank you to our guests and all of our listeners.
You can hear Making It Personal with Bishop William Joensen every week on Iowa Catholic Radio and iowacatholicradio.com.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio and Making It Personal is provided by Sarah Vocations Ministry. Learn more at joinserra.org.